Enterprise being an American company first, do you think that American culture influences Enterprise's policies in Spain?
Absolutely, yeah, I really believe so because like you're saying, enterprise comes from an American culture, and Spanish culture is quite different in some points. So it definitely influences like the the ownership of your career, the healthy competition, working with ranks and all of that. Definitely, yeah, it influences the company here in Spain.
In your position, do you have a lot of opportunity to interact with American counterparts?
Yeah, so directly, not really. I would say people who interact with the American counterpart is more upper management. So in my position, I don't get to talk much to the American counterpart because the headquarters for Europe are in the UK. So I do get a lot of interaction with the British counterpart, but not with the US. We only get some exchange of information or maybe some training or processes that we might find useful. So we get in touch with them. But yeah, that's.
When and how do people like to give and receive feedback?
So I would say, since I know you told me you've been in a branch, so you probably know it, but the feedback is actually pretty. It goes with flow. Actually, it's pretty constant, isn't it? Because when you work in a branch with your manager, or even if it's in another department like mine or marketing or finance, usually you get feedback sometimes on the spot. You do something really well, so you get positive feedback. If you do something that requires improvement and has an opportunity of improvement, you get feedback on that. So I would say it's pretty usual in the company to get feedback, and also you have monthly meetings with your manager where you get feedback, and you work on the areas of improvement and what are going to be your targets and what's your target, your mission for this upcoming month or this upcoming year or month or weeks.
So would you say your boss is very open to talking about anything with you?
So you can tell the communication flows in really smoothly in all directions. So it's definitely that's definitely a thing in the company.
How much vacation time is allowed or mandated in Spain?
Spain is 4 weeks, and in the company enterprise in Spain you get 5 weeks.
For people to hire, is it more so about qualifications or other factors?
Right. So it's more than qualification. I would say competences. So we look into leadership, work ethics, teamwork, but then you also got customer service. So empathy, all these competences. So for us, it makes a good employee in the company. So we don't take into consideration all the things like gender or race or age. I will look for competences, and we don't mind where these competence who's that person. I mean, we want like the best people based on those competences. So there's no discrimination in that.
You said you just want to hire the best people. How would you describe the best people?
So I would say like the best candidates for me are the ones who can really prove they're going to be engaged with the company. That they're going to be that we're going to give them a great opportunity to grow within the company. So I like to see these people that they're engaged, they're working for the targets, and they're being competitive. They're also being team players.
How long of a break do you typically get for lunch? I know.
I don't know what your sister told you, but the thing is that I have siestas every day. That's really like a stereotype. It's like saying Italians eat pizza all day. I mean, it's a thing that happens in the country. But if you're working, none of my friends or people I know who are working have a break to have siesta. So no. So if you work, unless you work in a shop, retail or something like that, where if it's not a big shop, it might close in the midday. So it might work for 9 to 1, and then 4 to 7, something like that.
Americans are known for being a very individualistic culture. I remember whenever I was at Enterprise, our sales numbers were very separate from our fellow employees. We'd have competitions every day to see who had the best sales numbers.
Yeah.
So would you say that Spain is like that as well? Or would y'all say you perform more collectively as a group?
Well, I think really, even though we're in Spain, it's still the enterprise culture, and obviously that was brought here in Spain. So I would say it's also a very competitive environment. But I would say it's in a good sense because like if you work hard and then you really go like 100% or 110%, you can get there, and then you can get results. You might get promoted, you might get a higher bonus. So yeah, that competition is still here in Spain. So that's it.
So I know that other countries have certain greetings that they do. For example, I know socially sometimes in Spain you give each other like a kiss on the cheek. Is that normal for like business settings, or is that just more like social?
So if you go out if you are out in a like informal situation where for example, you're out for dinner with colleagues. But it's an informal situation. It's not a formal with like upper management or something. Then you might give 2 kisses. But if it's like an interview or you're meeting, I don't know, like upper management or something like that, I mean, you would shake hands usually. But for example, like if I meet with my manager here in Spain, we have a really close relationship, so we would like to use that with 2 kisses.